Tucked away within the heart of the Great Rift Valley, Baringo district is home to the Tugen, the Pokot, the Njems and the Turkana communities. Baringo has 3 constituencies: Baringo Central, Baringo North and Baringo East. Of close to 300,000 people in the district, more than 100,000 face the ominous threat of starvation, according to government officials there. The government's drought early warning system places Klowa, Nginyang and Tanglebay divisions in Baringo East on the alarm level on the warning system. This means the 3 divisions face severe food and water stress. We set out to establish just how serious the problem is. In Baringo East, life is difficult even during the best of times. The terrain is rough, rugged and hostile to basic human survival. Now, with the drought and famine situation, difficult does not begin to describe the problems faced by the locals here as a result of food and water shortages. So severe is the food shortage, the people have resorted to wild fruits. Children already showing signs of malnutrition, munching away. Nutrition, clearly the last thing on the mind. It's tougher for the elderly. The fruits of a tree called loma among the Pokot is all they have for a meal, since they are too weak to go hunting for food. The loma fruits are bitter and could be poisonous if not properly cooked. A minimum of 12 hours of boiling is what it takes to rid the loma of its bitterness and poison. Once eaten, the cooked loma fruits cause constipation, and one does not feel hungry for 2 to 3 days.
Matunda tu ya miti ambayo wanachamusha kwa masaa mingi. Kwa hivyo wakati huu watu tunategemea tu wasaidiwe kama iko msaada pale popote ili wapate kujipatia chakula mpaka wakati mvua itakaponyesha, labda wanyama yao ile tabaki wapate kurudi wajipatia angalau hata maziwa.
Water is even harder to find. Women and the few animals that have survived the drought have to travel as far as 30 to 40 kilometers on foot in search of the precious liquid. And even when they find it, drawing it is not any easier. For those who can traverse the rough and rugged terrain, a bundle of firewood could mean the difference between going to bed on an empty stomach and a little food. This bundle of firewood goes for 10 shillings, but a kilogram of maize will cost 18. So she will need 2 bundles to afford a kilogram of maize. The Pokot are mostly pastoralists and depend on livestock. They lost most of their livestock in the drought in 2000 and were just beginning to recover when the drought crept in again last year. Now, they hardly have any animals left. So far, help has not been forthcoming, and the locals are appealing to the Disaster Management Committee to provide much-needed relief food aid before it is too late. And they do not want food for free. They want the government to urgently restart the Food for Work program.
Kwanza tupate chakula ya nguvu, na baada ya kupata chakula ya nguvu, tupate chakula ya kufanya na kasi, yenye tunaweza chimba dams na tunaweza tengeneza marenji yenye inaweza kutusaidia kwa wanyama wasiende mbali na wananchi.
In neighboring Baringo Central, the government places the problem on the alert level in Salawa, Mukutani and Marigat divisions. We visited Marigat division. The people here, mostly agro-pastoralists, dependent on the Perkera irrigation scheme. In December last year, flash floods washed off the banks of the Perkera River, sweeping away households. 6 people lost their lives and hundreds of goats were killed in the floods. We went back to Elngarwa village, and destitute is what the flash floods made of the locals there. Huge balls of dust engulfed the village. The children wait expectantly, hoping against hope that tomorrow will be a better day. Kiprop Chesire dejectedly walks around what used to be his house. He does not know when or if he will be able to put up another home. For now, he puts up with relatives. His preoccupation is search for food to feed his children.
Sasa nalisha tu family kwa shida, hakuna kitu ya kulisha nayo, hakuna shamba, hakuna chakula chochote, hakuna mbuzi.
The people of Elngarwa village are not alone. The flash floods also washed away the headworks of the Perkera irrigation scheme. So farming at the scheme has been put off because there is no water in the irrigation canals. It is the first time in the scheme's 48 years of existence that the canals have run dry. Some 20,000 people depend on the Perkero irrigation scheme either directly or indirectly, and the government or the National Irrigation Board has to find some 6 million shillings real soon before the onset of the rains in March. The government and other stakeholders, including the Kenya Agricultural Research Institute and the National Irrigation Board, have only so far released 500,000 shillings, and a further 5.9 million shillings is needed to restore the scheme to operational capacity. And time is running out, because the works have to be done before the rains expected late next month.
Na wakati ulipokatika hivi, wiki moja tu, tukakuwa na maswali mingi nyumbani. Baba, tutapona. Mama, tutapona. Kama skimu imekauka na maana hii tutapona, tutaishi kweli.
Turkana migrants in Marigat also depend on the scheme indirectly by providing labor. Now they are out of work and on the verge of starvation. Life is tough at the Kambi Turkana in Marigat. To buy food, the women, really old women, have to crush stones to make ballast. A debe goes for 20 shillings, just enough to buy a kilogram of maize meal. Affected divisions in Baringo North include Barwesa and Bartabwa, and some of the people live between a rock and a hard place, literally, sandwiched between hard rock and hostile dry lands. Although Baringo is naturally a food deficit district, the famine situation is so bad food is beyond reach for many. Clearly, the Disaster Management Committee needs to move fast in not only providing relief food aid, it must also provide funds for the Perkero irrigation scheme so the people can grow their own food. Farida Karoney for Nation Special Report in Baringo.